Hello everyone, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's been a few days before we've actually done anything in this. Ugh, I know, right? Try to highlight the small ones. Not sure if I got them all. Anyway. So we're gonna finish clearing off Neath. Hit these ones, circle. Jeez, that one's, I guess it's still technically Neath, but it's like right there on the border. But yeah, we'll just go hit these, then swoop the over there, turn around, head back, I guess. And then, I don't know, head over here, grab this. Which means we'll work on... Oh yeah, if we're heading over there, we'll work on this entire section here, maybe. I don't know. All I know is I have basically... Let's see... an hour and a half. No, actually maybe more than half. Maybe like 2 hours. Well, let's go 2 hours at most. Okay, where is horse? Not horse. Battle King. There is Battle King. Okay, direction. What am I heading towards first? You. Just... Okay, so lately, in that state where it's basically like, okay, I want to do things again first too. I want to get achievements up. So I'm always finding time to actually work on achievements past my regular schedule. Yeah, it took time. And then I reached the point where I don't even know what I really want to do achievement-wise again. Because there are quite a few achievements, but it's like, there's still so much I could do. But nothing I really feel like doing. So anyway, as long as we have time, we're recording. Might as well just roll. So why am I thinking I should be raiding? In fact, I have to raid some of those doors and chests anyway. Oh, so why the fuck did I climb this? I don't know.
Let's hit the bastards!
That's not the direction I told you to jump, but sure.
Stay sharp. Or finish you!
I didn't tell you to do that. Did I just... Yes, I did. Yeah.
Come, help me with this. Hey, we did it. Now let's go back in here. Go back in here. Cool. The Vacaner salute. Well, what does it do? Well, what does it do?
I'm not gonna lie, I sort of like that. Okay, you could be on 3. That should be fair. What the fuck was 3? Oh, spinning harpoon, right. I forgot, but I put spinning harpoon now. Shit. Here's the thing, I really like that one. Really like that one. And the kick is just fun. But yeah, sure, we'll play around with it. We should play around with it. Who is still alive that I can use this on? You. Okay. You. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, well, that's different. And stuns him. Oh, that's great. Okay, I like it. Yeah, I gotta say. So the abilities are. I think they're definitely a lot more fun in this compared to.
Look at this little horde.
Hey, come here!
Except for the assassinations. Like, in my opinion, Odyssey. Don't know, one really great ability was that ability to just, you know, change spell. Just, you throw the spell, you teleport and murder a guy. Then you link that to multiple enemies. I'm still not a fan of the whole action. 90% of the time, oh no, you got spotted by another enemy. Well, you can't throw the axe. You just get rid of the guy that spotted you. Whereas in Odyssey, it's basically as soon as you hit the guy with the thing, you're free to just do that. Because even if they seen you, which they probably have, because you probably did it on a guy in the middle of the group, you have, like, you know, it slows down, you can just chain spirit toss to multiple enemies. One of those things that definitely bothers me a bit.
Give me a hand over here!
But as for generic combat builds, that's really nice. Like, I mean, they might. If it, well, it feels like we'd have to definitely.
Good hold! Let's get out of here!
It feels like we definitely have to set things up to, like, very hard for it to make it so, like, the combat isn't too easy in this, but. But yeah. But it's definitely, you know, a lot easier compared to Odyssey. Because Odyssey, some of those fights basically felt like, okay, so we have to hit him with this ability. Then we have to hit him with this ability. Then we have to use our overcharge ability. Then we have to use this ability points back up. Then we keep hitting him with this ability. And sometimes it feels like you went through 1, 2, maybe more rotations. Oh yeah, multiple frickin' rotations of skills just to take out one enemy. Which, to be fair, usually was Bounty Hunter. 90% of the hard fights were Bounty Hunters. So we didn't really get to the other fun fights. Wait, how the fuck did I miss this fucking chest right here? I don't know. I really don't. Bothered. Okay, we good? We good. Okay, so we're gonna go down this way, hit that there, and over there. Then, oh, the fucking way to that thing. constantly remind myself, this is what we are doing. It's weird, cause like, okay, Guild Wars 2, I can generally focus, like, for the most part, well, unless I set up new goals for myself, it's just the same thing in and out, day after day after day. Stuff like this, I need to constantly remind myself, this is where we're going, this is what we're doing, this is where we're going, this is what we can do. Because for some reason, Guild Wars 2 doesn't really trigger the whole ADHD thing. It should with how, you know, big old MMORPG, it should be triggered that like. But when you only really work on one character and you've done pretty much what you planned on doing, have pretty much what you planned on getting, sort of reduces it to, okay, I'm just gonna keep fishing. Just keep fishing. And for some reason that doesn't bother the ADHD. It's not like, oh, there's something over there I want to deal with. There's something over here I want to deal with. It's just, I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing I usually do. Well, I'm guessing.
More like my blows. I will get you. Huh?
Hi. And the fact I can't fall right, like it's stuck after those stones, though. Oh, damn, that's quick. Like, I was trying to block those attacks. Pressing Q, by the way. Oh. Sometimes combat definitely doesn't appear as responsive as it could be. The Morgan, tier 3 sisters came to me to form a bird for a young man. Fortunate man, I've chosen the company. The nest, meet my children, druids, all consortium and protocol, my boy. Young man watching, fog and lost his berries, his mind and his life. Okay. Well, let's go, you know. Oh, no, we've had to take in the green fart cloud. That bell, we're gonna screw it into the box. Stop.
Not for fusion.
Why am I animations? Like I'm trying to attack an uppercut behind me. No, you're stuck executing this one. That tired of the Morrigan. Okay, and then we go to these things, and we go all the way to the bell. Okay. And that's just weird. You'd think being an MMORPG would be entirely more draining on the whole. Okay. Too much going on. all over the place. But for some reason, I can focus better on tasks than that. Then I can focus on stuff like this. But to be fair, Ubisoft is bad on the ADH, on the just the sheer amount of. I'm pressing dive, by the way. I'm pressing dive. Thank you, Cam. There's fucking stairs, though. But of course there is. Can I seriously not pull? No. Those are spikes. I was like, can I seriously not break those? How about this? There you go. Now it's ready to be locked. Yay, more mastery points. I was going to say some of these is what? No, never mind. I thought some of it was going to be flammable. But I guess not. Hard. Yeah, it's like I'm seeing the banners and I was like, should there be enemies? No, apparently not. Oh, more delicacies. We could go back and complete that. But to be fair, I don't really feel like going back and completing that yet because when we go back, I'll probably do that. I actually get back to story, so we have a while. Okay, are we good? Yeah, looks like we're good here, doesn't it? Okay, so now go all the way to that one. Go boop, 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 boop. I know I could fast forward to get closer, but... let's just get out of this stupid swamp or wherever I'm in. Yeah, cause you know, that's totally why I was expecting going to Ireland was fucking swamp. Not really, not really. I was expecting more mountainous and greenery and stuff. Wait, am I not going to that one first? I am totally first. Okay. Sorry. And now the game's going to buffer several times while we get to destination because it has to load the fucking grass. That was the fucking trees. That grass density. See? Okay, I had to load some grass.
I must be careful now.
Alright, out of it. Also, I probably spent so much money on Guild Wars 2 recently, and... Well, to be fair, it shouldn't be a problem. It's just... certain people are going to bitch about it, and it's going to piss me off. Because, oh no, why are you spending all your money? You're not supposed to spend all your money. If you spend all your money, you're not going to have money. And it's like, shit, I know, and I don't need to fucking be told. Because all it does is just irritate me. There's pointless down here.
The Arger mare running away!
Like, there's pointless down here on record. Saying that I know, and I don't fucking care.
Try to trap any blows!
Oh, well. They're pretty hideout. Also, one thing. Yeah. Like, I should probably make sure I master recording properly, right? Voice, all that? Yeah. Good. Apparently there's the screen size is a bit off, but like for some reason Valhalla does not want to stick with the screen size I set at. And I can't just manually change it. Oh, I should say I can't just automatically change it in windowed mode. For some reason it turns to this weird window size that's not exactly the right dimensions. So that's why we have like this black bar at the bottom that I don't see, but I can see on the recording. Because basically I would have to turn off the whole, unlock the cursor, manually move the thing slightly. Then even after exiting the game, it's not going to keep those settings, it's just going to revert back to how it is now. One thing I am glad of, though, is listen. No fucking shrubbery noise anymore. Yeah, no shrubbery noise anymore. God, that got irritating fast.
This area is off limits.
Oh no, this area's off limits, guys. Where the fuck are you going? Where the F are you guys going? Do I go over here? I climb the ladder. Well, here's the thing, you got a big...
Hey, wait!
Actually, to take you out, we throw at. Did anyone else notice? No? Any more loot?
Let's stay alert.
I'm in a shrub. Do 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 do.
Hey, what?
Or so long as they don't turn around. Should be fine.
No trace. Nothing.
Come on, just a bit closer, fuck. Okay. Fall. Please. I'll take it. Sometimes it works like that. Other times someone's just gonna be like, oh, I saw that. I'm gonna... Now everyone in the entire camp's gonna be hostile because I saw them. I'm still mixed feelings about the small little chest because, to be fair, this does not track them. The small little chest. that you just click on them and they just open. You don't have to hold. Like, I like them, but at the same time, the fact that my Odin sense doesn't pick them up, not exactly a fan of that. Because, for example, there's a chest next to me. What about this chest? No, apparently it doesn't count. Weird. Okay. Especially like for the map. The map is not going to pick up that shit at all. Okay, so we hit this one, we hit that one, we hit Overhill. And then somehow get across this entire fucking river to go towards that. Okay. I know, I have to constantly remind myself what I'm doing. I think my main thing to take away from all this is Ubisoft games are not good for the ADHD. It's just, ooh, piece of candy. It's that fucking mentality that this game basically enforces. Like, I can't remember when Ubisoft really started that. Like, it probably was a thing before Far Cry 3, but Far Cry 3 would probably be one of the earliest examples, because to be fair, I don't think... Okay, I didn't play Far Cry 1. But Far Cry 2 didn't really enforce that. Like, I can't remember if there was really that many collectibles, or were they even collectibles in Far Cry 2? Yeah, Far Cry 2 was all about, okay, you have your story, your combat. Yeah, I didn't have, you know, the whole side stuff, like the animals, the whole mini games and other shit, whole exploration, well, the whole exploration. I guess there were technically weapons and stuff to find. There were technically weapons and stuff to find. But definitely wasn't like Far Cry 3. Problem though with Far Cry 3 is Ubisoft found what worked and then ran with it. Like, here's the thing. Far Cry 3 wasn't about the story. None of the Far Cries were about the story. The story was like an afterthought at best. Like, sure, Boss was a good villain. But after that, Hoyt? Who the fuck cared about Hoyt? It was just basically a whole bunch of drug trips and looting shit. Well, also throwing magical tattoos. Can't forget the magical tattoos. The tattoo. Which was what? The shark, heron, and spider? Shark, heron, spider? Something like that? Apparently you put a MacGuffin tattoo on it. Whoop, you'll gain all these abilities. You know, the problem with that though is it doesn't make fucking sense later in the other Far Cry's, bro. You get the same abilities, but without having to, you know, do that at all. Like Far Cry 4, you just had, you know, tiger and elephant power lines. You weren't getting a tattoo to get those powers, though. And then Far Cry 5 simplified by, you're not even getting those. You just basically, yeah, yo. You spend money, you get these things. Well, was it money? Oh, no, or skill points. Skill points, yeah, skill points. Right. Perk points. There we go. Yeah. You basically spent perk points to basically get, besides your skills, better inventory. You didn't have to fucking craft anymore, which...
Doubling up, huh?
You're finished!
I returned to that treasure.
God curse you!
Okay, where was I? Yeah. Bothering me about Far Cry 5 is they got rid of the crafting system. To be fair, the crafting system, it worked in Far Cry 3, 4, Primal, especially Primal. Primal made one of the most fucking sense for crafting. Because basically it gave you the sense that, okay, I have to craft things, I have to hunt things to craft things, to get better, you know, inventory, space, more ammo, stuff like that. That made fucking sense. Far Cry 5 is just, oh, well, I'm just going to spin these perks and magically have more space and everything. And for Far Cry 5, it got a bit stupid once it was, okay, this here's repeatable. So basically you can New Game Plus this, collect more perk points, and keep spinning this up to like 50 or so. It's like, what? I think they even got rid, I don't even think it was that repeatable in like New Dawn or 6. Yes, Far Cry 6 was one of those games I sort of wanted to do, but at the same time, Far Cry 6 is just... Well, it's dealing with the Ubisoft, basically. Oh boy, is it dealing with Ubisoft. Like, it just feels entirely bigger than it needs to be. Like, oh, exploring and looting and all that again. But in my opinion, it is still probably one of the... It has some good, interesting ideas. Like, I think it's one of the few Far Cries where, hey, you can take a silencer and put it on a Desert Eagle. It's like, wait a second, that's stupid. Basically, if you put a scope and a silencer on a Desert Eagle, you have a fucking miniature sniper rifle, practically. Then, to an extent, though, they kept the terror system, which... Fucking, I don't know why they kept the terror system. To be fair, it was not as bad as New Dawn. Cause... Okay, New Dawn brought back technically the crafting system to a degree. It also brought the whole tier system, which is the stupidest thing ever to add to first-person shooter. Okay. Well, these enemies are tier 2, so these weapons aren't going to work on them. Like, that's like some fucking World of Warcraft MMORPG bullshit. Well, okay, well, these guys are technically raid bosses, and you need, like, this heroic dungeon guild, not just the dungeon guild, to be effective against. Shit like that. And they were really set for, like, your whole companions. It's like, okay, your companions are literally useless until you get them upgraded. Even then, against some enemy types, they still felt fucking useless. And that's sadly the problem about Far Cry 6 is some of your companions still felt useless. Like, you have to do all these things to unlock all your companions' abilities. Some of them were fucking bullshit. Like, I think technically the best companion in that was sadly not the Rooster. The Rooster, entirely overhyped by his quest, does not survive in most fights. Guapo, the Bowgator, not terrible. That's good. I think technically the best ones were the stealth ones. Months of the episode come to fruition. When I first discovered that the unusual fog left a residue, I expected it could be put to use. You know, the glean enough of the residue off large. These are combined with a copious fish horse. I can create fuel for a lamp that burns as bright as dawning day. One last trial, the brightest of all. Something down there probably didn't go well. Ah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the stealth ones were actually probably the best companions. Which I didn't really use that much like, say, Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 we had, I can't really remember which one he was named, but basically the one heavy that exists. I did like that concept. The whole, it just, by the way, if these guys want to help out, you can have up to like 2 allies with you. So you can technically have an ally and a companion. They have like this generic guy who's a, well, you only really can get up to like 1 heavy with a machine gun. And then you had entirely too many fangs for hire, guns for hire. And then it was like, oh well, you can unlock all these abilities for them. It's like, eh. Like Cheeseburger? Cheeseburger's not stealth, but Cheeseburger, very light Cheeseburger. It's a shame that Cheeseburger did not have Horatio's abilities. Horatio from Far Cry New Dawn. The whole, okay, and so, oh no, they went down in combat. Well, you wait like a minute and they pop back up. That's a very good ability for a tank. Instead, Cheeseburger had the right to bear arms, which, oh no, they had bear attacks. How the fuck is that an ability? They were bear, of course they had bear attacks. Hell, even in Far Cry, the fuck do you want? Be that way, dick. Yeah, fuck. Anyway, as I was saying, like even Far Cry Primal, I never really used the stealth cats that much. Like it was usually always a bear. And the problem though is, or the saber tooth, if you have the saber tooth, that's pretty great. But like for the bears, I never really liked them. Okay, well here's your best animals. You know, fucking battle-scarred, wounded animals. I don't want battle-scarred animals. But they look badass. They make me feel bad. That poor fucking bear was just covered in sparrows and
I should not be seen in this area.
Probably several dozen skin conditions. Jesus. Oh, everyone's gonna see this one. Oh, where's my phone? Nope, no phone.
Such cowardice.
We gotta slow down though. Gives me time to spend to win.
I can take you.
Count. Yeah, fuck. I don't like you. Stop it. I'm very sure that should have a follow-up stun attack. Oh well. Well, maybe it will once you get the upgrade version, because there was an upgrade version. Oh, where the fuck is it go? I'm gonna go hide in the shrubbery. Poor dog. He did nothing wrong. He's just trying to do his own thing. But alas. Alas, poor dog. You chose the wrong fight.
Die!
I'm also under the belief that Ubisoft really doesn't like animals. Especially after the Far Cry games.
Keep the rats guessing.
Oh, do I have this seriously? Some people lack boredoms this area, rather than unrelenting rage, roaming around and digging his stuff into the ground. So do I have to fight more beasts? Can we temporarily trying for that? I have suffered greatly. I hold my side, though not close. And I go home to see my son before he perished, but I may not. But let me be the last to suffer for it. He may war and leave this place, and I God have mercy on your soul.
Lots of plunder here. With the crew's help, we could get it back.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Not a fan of the.
Let's go, a Viking! I smell
Give me a hand with
silver
this.
here.
Like, not a fan of
Right, let's get back to the ship.
Because the problem with them is they're just, you know, they're just a chest, a single chest. That does not warrant having to bring in the entire raiding crew for a single fucking chest. Speaking of chest, oh well, at least bringing the boat in wasn't the worst idea. To be fair, bringing the boat in wasn't the worst idea.
Välkommen after, Styrmar.
And you know what's bothering me? All this actually talking about stuff, I haven't recorded in a while, so it definitely filled in the throat. Well, if we investigate that. To be fair, I'm probably just going to get off the boat, right, if we go to the other side of the river.
Stop, you idiot!
Hey, not my fault. Not my fault the boat drifted slightly into the shore.
Blood for Odin!
What would you guys even know about Odin?
Odin owns you, sheep!
Like, so. Oh, multiple things up there. There's like an entire fucking castle up there. I don't think I can just help my raiding party join me for this one. And it's probably gonna be an entire castle with entirely too many guards. Which, it bothers me to an extent when you get like, okay, so there's this castle you need to deal with. And it just has entirely too many guards, and you don't, and since it's, you know, like in the middle of the area, you can't just raid it. Because like you have to deal with all of that. That's why sometimes we didn't take out all the guys, because it's just entirely too much work.
This place is heavily guarded.
Yeah, that's it. Look at all those red dots. Okay. So what the fuck am I doing with, you know? Castle. Okay, we have stuff. We have stuff. Oh. It'd be nice if we could open that too, yeah. Oh well. The fuck? There we go. No, right, I have to pick up those. Okay, so who are we fighting here? The guys with the goatish helmets. Oh, so after watching, what would it be? The Vikings show, TV show. I can say there's a lot wrong with their tactics. There's a... Like, we don't even do shield walls in this. We don't even do shield walls. But like, one thing to take note of is, I'm over to the point where basically, they go to Paris, and yeah. Paris is fucking, like compared to England. Paris at the, France at the time, like how even when we were doing like the river raids, French enemies were, definitely a bit more threatening compared to other places we raided. Like at the time, France, definitely more of an impressive power than most of everything we've dealt with in England. Like I know it's weird to think of because, you know, eventually, England... Oh, damn it, too much talking. Eventually England, you know, became an impressive fucking empire that, you know, went practically everywhere. The thing to remember is that even before that, fucking Rome. Rome shows up, takes over, you know, most of England, most every fucking world, because Rome at the time was a nigh unstoppable superpower, basically. Then the fact that, okay, all those Romish things, like to be fair, Rome still was was a bit primitive, but they were fucking cultured and other shit too. Like, I mean, I watch a lot of Spartacus, too. But yeah, Rome, it had shit going on. Impressively so. It's hard to imagine that basically, okay, years after Rome, like, people just forgot how, like, impressive Rome was and went back to... I don't remember if that's when the Dark Ages hit. Probably. But yeah, it's like everyone just got a lot more stupid after Rome, in my opinion. Like a lot more stupid.
Hey!
Man, I know you see me. Oh, you saw me from above. Throw this whole running in a circle. And to be fair, this hill honestly isn't even that far after the whole Charlemagne era, too,
Hey,
if
now.
I remember right.
You're dead!
Not that far after the Charlemagne era. And people just
Work
got
with me.
stupid after, sadly.
I'll take you!
But to be fair, a lot of that relates to, okay. I don't want to say it's the overabundance of how religion affected people in this time period, but
Spread
let's
out!
just
We have
be
this!
fair, you got a whole bunch of
Come, brothers! Let's end this!
uncultured people ruled by a faith that was enforced by mostly out of fucking fear.
No!
Like, oh no, if you do bad things, you're wrong. Get this life and the next life. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's more like you won't even get next life. You'll just go straight to hell. And that's entirely what the whole Viking show really went too hard on with the whole Viking faith versus Christianity. Entirely too hard on that. And a reminder, you bring up Christianity in any negative way, everyone just starts bitching about it. That's just how people are. Like, I think I brought up the whole topic of religion several times during this game because, yeah, the time period, it's big. But like, the power of religion in general is a lot of that shit is written by, you know, humans. Humans interpreting what they consider religion. That's the problem. Because if you humanize the powers of a god, it sort of takes away from the powers of a god, to say. Stuff that's basically entirely way too far away from people's understanding should not just be written down like, okay, this is what you should understand.
Wait a minute!
It's something I realized after, you know, like sci-fi stuff, fantasy stuff, is, okay, when you humanize it, it makes it so it's relatable. The problem, though, is some topics, they shouldn't be relatable. Like, it was my problem with Mass Effect Andromeda. It's like, the fuck you mean? Everyone's just going to start calling these cat. No. They've existed before we even showed up, Bill. You can't just do that. Like the... what the hell are they called? The other species, though. Like, okay, it makes sense if they have named their thing and we don't question it. That's fine. But the fact that, okay, we named these guys the cat? And then everyone just starts calling them cat. It was worse when PB names the Remnant. PB literally names the Remnant. It's a thing. And then everyone else just calls them Remnant. What? Like, that's a very humanization quality. It's just, okay, we're just gonna show up and basically say, hey, like, for example, we see this new animal. We're just gonna name it Dog, because it's a dog. It could have been named something else entirely. But no, that's what we're choosing to name it. Just 'cause we can. It could have been named something else entirely. If someone else chose to, but it's basically, yeah. And then we'll get into the whole problem, though, is the simplification of things. Like, okay. So, for example, the whole Christianity thing. Okay, we're just going to call him God, right? Technically, it was what? Yahweh in Hebrew? But still, calling him God. The problem, though, is with all the other religions, they're also calling things gods. I think that's more for a simplification later on, though, than probably from the time. I'm pretty sure they probably weren't all using the same thing back in the day. It's just, we're going to simplify it down, and, well, I have no idea when. They just decided, hey, we're going to simplify it down, so everything, we're going to refer to this, even though different religions. Oh, so you were having a bad day over there, weren't you? I think we're done here, aren't we? No, we have stuff on the entire fucking side, don't we? Whoops, my bad. As I can't go through that door, so I have to go literally up and over. Well, that is just... Okay. Sorry, I have to look at this banner. Okay, so you have fist, you have hand, your crown, and you have harp? There's word with two hands on it, basically. Okay. So, religion. They're saying, basically, there's a lot of religions. Still technically probably feel, but yeah, with them all referring to basically gods. The problem with that is, does it make sense? Who first started calling it by that? Oh, no follow? No, apparently people saw that. the Harvest.
Can't hold out much longer!
Ow, dicks.
Not much longer, corpse! You'll suffer for that! We have the advantage!
There we go. These ones just basically the reskin set. All they are. Just reskin sets. Like the only real unique one in this area seems to be the Druid. And most of them are still basically about the same as that. For some reason they have werewolves and shit too. Which I don't know why they have werewolves.
That'll cost you!
How do I get down underneath? Ah. Okay, maybe not.
Right, eyes open.
Damn, totally open. Okay, well, let's see. Who is left? No one? Wait a minute. Maybe the Harvest. Maybe? Or did I take out the Harvest? There's only one Harvest. And there might be one Harvest. Okay. My whole point is, okay, so religion. Religion sort of limited people in this time period, just say. Because to be fair, Rome still had, you know, their belief in gods, sacrifices to gods that everything and all that. But they weren't as overly wasn't as overly zealous, let's go with zealous, as it was during like this time period. Well, like one of the main topics constantly brought up in Vikings is, like for example, for Loki. Loki believes entirely that, hey, the will of the, Norse gods needs to be followed constantly, versus doing anything related to the Christians. And it's just a constant problem because, they could totally get along. Like, they could totally get along. Like hell, even in this, it's like eventually they have to fucking get along because, remember when we went to England? A lot of those places were literally like Saxon buildings and then mixed with Viking buildings. Like all those fucking longhouses. I don't think the English built those. I don't think Saxons built longhouses. So to an extent, some of them had to definitely be getting along with each other. Well, we can't coexist because of our differences in faith. That seems to be the whole main premise to Vikings. It's just that. Which we felt makes sense for the time period. But at the same time, sort of definitely a limiting fucking view. If you think about it. To be fair, the same could be said about a lot of that in our time period too. I just made a hot take that hey, religion's a limiting view. And we fail. I was gonna say I'm probably right in that take, but a lot of people could argue that. Okay, that's sort of more like what I was expecting from Ireland. Look at those fucking cliffs though. How the fuck am I gonna get across now? Well, to be fair, I'm on top of a mountain practically, but yeah. How the fuck am I gonna get over there? How am I even gonna get down from here? Jesus. Like, if I jumped, I would die. This is gonna take a while to get over to the upper mountain, even. Oh well. Gives me time to continue my discussion. But yeah, I know. It's definitely a controversial take, but hey, religion's technically limiting. Because, okay, you're following a specific set of rules. That should be fair. A lot of people that follow those specific set of rules don't actually follow those specific set of rules. Especially the people who tell you to follow those rules aren't following those rules. I know, right? And that's just because they're corrupt. No, that's because they know these rules. They know how to enforce these rules without enforcing them upon themselves. Because it's a way to control the masses. Like you tell people, hey, believe this, do this, and good things will come from it. While they can do what they want without really caring about what they're technically, how they're interpreting it is different than the way they're telling people to believe it, basically. It's a fun concept. It's like you should... It's why cults exist. It's because of concepts like that. Basically, you get a bunch of people that believe this one thing, and you keep telling them to believe this one thing. Good things will happen. While you can basically do whatever you want. Because you're the one telling them to believe this way. Which means you're technically the one who isn't affected because it's coming from you. The problem though is people don't seem to fucking realize that they'll be in control like that. Like, a lot of people just, you know, it's that whole sheep mentality. Oh, this is just how it is. Follow the group. It's not that they haven't been taught properly, it's how it is. No, for fuck's sake. Oh, the key's probably down here. Whee! I mean, you can believe whatever you want. You can believe in, you know, flying spaghetti monster for all I care. It's just... we make that the whole central point of your life, and everything around it, that's when it starts becoming a problem, in my opinion. That's when it becomes less of a, you know, less of a faith and more of a controlling factor. Because belief, in my opinion, should be a bouncing back. It shouldn't be, you know, something that's controls you. That's why you need to look at things through, like a much bigger picture. Like, study all the aspects from multiple things to realize that, hey, some things have similarities, some things are definitely a bit off. Oh, you gotta fucking kidding me. There's more chests down there. Oof, look at all these boxes here and shit, too. Yeah. I don't want to go down the cliff yet. How the fuck am I even gonna go? Well, shit. Well, no, so even if we jump from here, we're probably just gonna die. Come on, hit the water! Nope, that's a fucking rock. Yeah, I know. Well, that loaded a lot faster than I was expecting. Now I promise not to fucking walk this thing again. Ugh, I don't like the fact that, you know, I have to go down and technically back up. Maybe I should deal with that before I go on. I don't know. Anyway, let's just go off the cliff again. So if I jump from here, am I safe? Yeah, usually the synchronization point will say that you jump off there, so. One thing I should really look more into is, like the old Chinese mythology and stuff like that, or Japan's. You know, I'm a bit lacking that knowledge. Like Greece, I know to an extent. To be fair, a lot of that Greek mythology is a lot of gods banging and castrating each other. Like, more so compared to any other religion. Just, yeah. Also, Greek and Roman, well, they are got lots different, but yeah, Greek and Roman stuff. they were pretty forward thinking for their time. Definitely pretty forward thinking. On some topics that are still controversial to this day. They were just fine with it, practically back in that day. Because, to be fair, a lot of those controversial topics are because of a certain religion that I mentioned several times. And it's limiting factors. Just saying. And to be fair, it's also coming from a point where I played loads of games. Loads of games with, you know, their own fantasy religions. And to be fair, some of those fantasy religions are better written than existing ones. That's the sad part right now. Because some of them were a lot more potentially believable than, you know, everything was basically water. The sky was water, ground, and then God made ground. God separated the sky, the water from the sky. You know, that's a thing. You know, space. No. We don't understand the concept of space. We don't understand that there's potentially billions upon billions of worlds out there surrounding potential endless amount. Well, not endless amounts. If there's billions of stars with, let's say, countless planets around them. Yeah, when you start realizing that, it's like, huh. Yeah, I know, right? So you start seeing that limiting factor, don't you? When you start thinking outside the realm of Earth and humanity. Oh god, rock stacking, we're doomed. Okay, it's right there. It's not that far off the ground. Remember that, it's not that far off the ground. This should be fucking easy. Is it gonna be fucking easy? Probably not. With my upper rock. Okay, all I should have to do is put this here and it'll be done. That was easy. Look how easy that fucking was. Why can't I have ones that are just like that? Instead we have ones where it's like, okay, well you need to turn the rocks this way, and these ones have to be here. Yeah. Okay, so while I want to go over here, I have to go all the way back over to here to grab that little tiny speck there. I know. It sucks. I saw the note though, but oh well, I'm leaving. But I think the whole main thing about religions is they're just sort of there to give you this common belief that, hey, it's like, to be fair, one of the best, technically not a religion, technically one of the best beliefs is fucking karma. Well, like, my name is Earl was actually probably the most believable thing compared to most religions is, okay, you do good things happen. You do bad things happen to you. Like a whole check balancing thing. The problem though is it's not always like that. Like, you could do good things and bad things will still happen. But it's a lot more believable than, you know, a lot of shit. The whole common thing about religions is usually, okay, we do good things in this life, we're going to somehow be rewarded in the next life. That's implying there's a next life. Like, the problem though is, there's no real true factor to that other than, okay, you just believe this and yeah. Something to give you comfort after you die. The only problem with that is, yeah, you're dead. You don't really have to worry about anything after that. This whole worrying about, you know, heaven and hell and reincarnation and other lives afterwards. It's not like, or hell, even the whole anime trend of being isekai'd into another realm or anything. Yeah. Thing is, when you die, you're just gone. Like, the way I've seen it, it's always like, imagine you're watching a TV show, right? Let's say the TV show is basically your life. Now imagine, like, okay, a lot of people live their lives fully, they reach basically the credits. And after the credits, the show goes off. That's basically, yep, you're dead. The problem though is, the way life is, that could happen at basically any moment. Just someone turns off the TV. And the thing is, that TV's not going back on. It's just, what you're imagining. Just, there's just a black screen now. There's nothing. Like, you don't have to worry about next life or any of that. It's just, it's over. Like, the TV show of your life is just over. It's not getting renewed. It's not getting turned back on. It's just gone. That's how I see things, anyway. Would that technically be a belief? Did you tell us about all these other things? But the thing is, right. All these religions tell you, hey, you do good things. You'll be rewarded in the next life. Thing is, yeah, that's a controlling factor still. It's actually probably one of the better factors of the whole controlling aspect. Yeah, you keep people doing good things, it keeps them from doing bad things. Which helps keep things in balance. But then you reach the whole stupid aspect where people start doing bad things in the name of faith. Which, yeah, there's been several dozen wars fought in the name of faith. Because that's the problem though. People are stupid. I need to remind you that people are stupid. Because, okay, yeah, if people just, you know, did the good things, it'd be fine. But a reminder, it's even written in the Bible that, okay, thou shalt not kill. It's one of the main rules. And yet how many people have done that in the name of faith? Is that what they consider justified? Not justified. Just say. No, so where the fuck is this thing? Oh, in the pit. Of course it would be. I just shoot the thing. Ow, spikes hurt. So basically, okay. Do good things, right? You'll be rewarded in the next life. The problem though is a lot of things were became more and more and more and more misinterpreted. Like, okay, we're fighting for our faith, which means we could totally get away with murdering. But it's like, I'm pretty sure that's... yeah. Like, you have your basic guideline, and then you can't even follow your fucking basic guideline. You know there's a problem when that happens. Especially when it's like, you know, back in the time period, it was even the churches enforcing these things. You know, they're not for fake, we need to get rid of them. But there's a problem, you know, that says you're not supposed to get rid of them. You're not supposed to have, you know, other gods, but you're not just supposed to be wholesale murdering each other either. Yeah. There's a lot of fucking controversies just saying in that. Anyway, I think I've discussed this long enough. It's just we have, you know, X amount of time between collecting shinies and other shinies. Boo. Though I will say, one thing that always slightly bothered me is, well, technically in rare religions and gaming religions, is the fact that how much they limit gods. And by that I mean, like, okay, this here's the god of water, this here's the god of fire, this is the god of wind, earth, all that. It's sort of what makes Christianity more believable is the fact that, okay, God's just God. He has like all this cosmic bullshit powers, right? Yet, it took him how many days to make the Earth? That's a limiting factor right there. Just saying. It took him 6 days to make the Earth, and then on the 7th day he rested. Why the fuck does he need to rest? Just saying, if he has unlimited fucking power, why does he need to rest? Why did it take him that many days? Like, how many fucking planets are there out in the fucking universe? Right? Right? Okay, there's like, you know, bajillions. And yet, it took him 6 days to make Earth. I'm just like, wait a second. You're seeing the problem? Because I'm seeing the problem. Like, I'm not saying that's limiting, but it's definitely something that they should address to make more believable. Like, in my opinion, yeah, someone needs to basically take the Bible and update it for the modern era so it's, you know, not as many plot holes. Not as many plot holes. Cause there are some plot holes. Well, science is false. There's only the Earth. The sun rotates around the Earth. The Earth is flat. They aren't birds, they're all government spy drones. And we have things like that.
Best not to draw attention here.
No, there's a guy sitting there still on.
Shoot the troll-kissing coward!
Ow, you fuck. Get off. Well, that was an animation.
The arrogant man running away!
You know what's the other thing is I have to call raid. Toot. Just so I can open this box. I was gonna say I haven't run into any links
the raven this day.
on this island, on Ireland yet. So yet there we are.
Good loot here!
Back to the ship!
Yeah, we did it. There we go. Huzzah. No. Okay. Wait. You see it too, don't you? It's probably up. No. It's just one little tiny chest over here that I just didn't loot. Part of me's like I could go grab those since they're right fucking in front of me. You know what? Technically we're going off track from where we were. But it's literally right in front of me. We'll go grab those. And then I think I might call it. And we'll work on... Oh jeez. There's a lot of shit though. I don't even know where to get started at though. But I can't get you because... I need the things. Yeah, I think next time we'll go down here and then work our way through at least this section hill. Yeah, I can see this being at least 2. Well, since we did most stuff up here, at least 2 videos to deal with that area. And then there's just area. And just area that we're not even going to deal with. Not looking forward to Ulster up there. That's like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Well, we are already technically getting started on it, so... Anyway. Oh no, I'm missing Pinata. Wow. Missing waiting for Pinata and Guild Wars 2. Oh no, it's me. To be fair, Pinata's doesn't really fucking matter because it's basically just a gamble. It's like, okay, you wait for it, it happened, and then you probably don't get the infusion. And it's not like you're really making profit while it's going on, so... Compared to, like, say... Okay, Orc Basin? Orc Basin's a lot more just... Okay, we go, we do the thing, we get chest, we loot chest. We're technically making profit, even if we don't get the infusion from it. We're actually making profit off that meta event. I know, I can't keep us focused on one single topic, can I, tonight? Though I did stick with the whole religion thing for quite a while. Yeah. But basically, if you think about it, if there was, you know, billions of stars, right? Planets around each star. You start getting into, you know, the whole sci-fi thing and that with the whole... There could be, you know, life out there on one of those planets. There's so many bloody other planets. The whole thing about, you know, one of the cornerstones of the whole religious aspect is none of that really explores out there. Norse mythology had, you know, numerous worlds technically connected by, like, the Bifrost and shit like that. It's not saying there are, like, you know, actual worlds out there, but more so like dimensions. But still. That at least covered, you know, multiple potential worlds. But most religions don't really think outside of, you know, Earth. Because saying things all on just Earth keeps people from, you know, thinking about the whole grand scheme of things. Like what is out there? When you can focus just on what is in here. But I'm just saying, 6 days to make a planet livable when there's bajillions of planets out there. Yep. Yep. Think on that one.
Time to end this chaos.
Stop. Well, hey, we found the boar. Apparently higher power level than we are, so... Problem though is I don't think my power level is getting higher, or my power's still at 537. I don't think it's gonna go up to 590, so... Come at me, Orb. Whoa. Oh, I thought he... Yeah, the weak points thing reminds me. There's a good... Something from that? What, besides the mastery horns? Oh, I got a circle from it. Cool. Cool. fish with all these fucking bad. So we've got everything now. Okay, so next time we'll go back down the hill. Actually, let's go to the dock, however, to get the boat. And then we'll sail that one next time. Here's more of a more believable take that I have. Okay, so let's say, you know, God's real. Who's to say he hasn't just, you know, been like, okay, Earth was a failure. I'm just gonna go to another planet over here, all the way over here in this other universe, way over here, and start over. Like, Earth was just a test. Humanity, meh, whatever. I'm gonna go make these Zumadubers. You know? These Zumadubers. They're doing much better. They didn't eat from the tree of fucking life. I mean, the tree of fucking knowledge. So they're doing whatever, they're doing how I want them to do. They're doing good. Good for the Zuma foods. So I'm gonna stick over here. Earth can do whatever the fuck it wants. So that's more believable in my opinion than a lot of stuff. Oh, so why am I going away from the boat? I don't know. Oh. Okay, so 145. I mean, an hour and 45. Not bad. Next time we'll go raid the Abbey, go up here, hit these things, do the stuff, blah blah blah. You know, usual. But that's for next time. For now, save. Hope you all enjoyed, thank you all, and have a nice day.